There we go. It's not perfectly taken photos, but I try to pick the worst looking images because I don't want to make you hungry while participating in this session. So this is the ugliest I can find. Okay, right. So obviously the one on the left side is a burger, and then the one on the right side is a hot dog. It's not closed yet. It's just open hot dog. Okay. Now let's try to make sense of some words here. I think you already know some of it. Okay, so let's start with the easy ones. I think you know what this is, right? Sausage, right? So which one is the sausage? Where is the sausage? On the left side or on the right side?
On the right
On the right side.
On the left side.
Okay. There is the sausage. Very good. Okay, now another word. Um, okay, I think this one would be familiar for all of you or many of you. How do you pronounce this one?
Lettuce.
Lettuce.
Lettuce. That's correct. So it's you don't have to get confused with UCE or double T. Just pronounce it like this, like lettuce. Lettuce. So what is lettuce? Where can we find it on these two photos?
On the left side.
On the left side.
In the burger.
So going to this one. So what do we call that in Burmese? Lettuce?
Salad.
Salayua. Okay. Now this can be confusing to some of you with this one. What is this?
Salad.
Salad. Salad.
Salad. So the stress is in the first syllable. Salad. Salad. So salad.
Salad.
So people can get confused with salayuato. Okay. What does it mean?
Lettuce salad. Lettuce salad.
Yes. Lettuce salad. Okay. Lettuce salad. Salad is what? You have to mixed and then maybe uncooked vegetables. So that's salad, and this is lettuce. Okay. So let's move on to the next one. Okay, this could be this one. Bun. What could be bun in these two photos?
Left side. Left side.
Can we find the bun on left side or right side?
Left side.
Left side.
If you think it is on the left side, raise your hand. Okay, let's see. 5, 6, 7. Okay, 9 people think it's on the left side. Thank you. 8 people. Okay, if you think it is on the right side, please raise your hand. Uh-huh. 4 people. Okay, so fewer people think it is on the right side. Now, another question. If you think it's on both sides of the photos, if it is on both sides, if the bun is on both sides, raise your hand. Okay. There's just 2 people or 3 people here. Okay, 4, 5. Okay, now some of you are changing your answers. Okay, so the correct answer is on the both side, right? Bun is what? This part, or this part, or this part. Okay, so the bread part, but usually you call that, you put everything in between, like the meat, the beef, and the sausage. You enclose or encase the sausage or the beef or the ingredients in the bun. So bun. Okay, so that's the upper bun and lower bun. So we just got buns, okay, because plurals makes more sense. Okay, buns. Okay, so that's the one you can learn tonight. Okay, let's move on to the next one. You know ingredient, but this one is not ingredient. So this is condiment. Can you find condiments on the left side or on the both sides or right side? What do you think?
Both.
So what is condiment? Condiment is it's something to add the flavor. It's like put in something like topping. So if you say ketchup or mayonnaise and things like that, or pickles, these are condiments. Okay. So here we can find this there, or maybe here. There are condiments. Okay, condiments. Okay, very good. Now we have. Oh, we only have two more words. So, what do you think is patty? Patty. Is it on the left side or on the right side?
Both.
Right side.
Okay.
Right side.
Okay. Now, the patty is, I will tell you the shape of the patty. Okay. It's not too thick. It's maybe a little thin, and it may be in circular shape. So, can you find it on the left side or on the right side?
Tomato.
Left side.
Left side.
This one, patty, is this one. The here you see that this is beef, right? The circular shape. So it's a slice of beef in cylindrical shape, but it's a thin circular cut. So that's patty. Okay. So we now have joint. What could be joint? Usually you know the meaning of the word joint. What's the meaning of the word joint that you know before?
Sit.
Joint. Yeah. So the joint between two things, and now it is completely different here. Okay. I'll give you a clue. A burger joint, a hot dog joint. So that means small restaurant or some place that specializes in that menu. So burger joints mean they specialize in burgers, just only burgers. And hot dog joints, they specialize in hot dog. If it is, there is another word. It says something like stand. Okay, burger stand, hot dog stand. So that's also similar, but it's more like on the street, they have a mobile setup, maybe. So maybe it's a cart or some kind of a van. So that could be a hot dog stand or burger stand. So a joint, a stand, these are informal usages, but very useful in real life. So there we go. Now you know these words, and hopefully you can remember it in future. Now, I want you to try to make use of those words in the next exercise. So let's take a look at this one. Okay, this is going to be a role play exercise. Okay. So the idea is that there will be about 2 or 3 people in a breakout room, and each of you would pretend that you wanted to make contact with each other yesterday, but you couldn't. So today you meet on a video call, and you try to catch up with each other. You ask this question to each other. Hey, where were you yesterday? So maybe you were either here or here. Okay, so this one on the left side, this can be a restaurant, but I think this suits more as a diner in a North American setting. It's a diner. Usually diner has these booths. You know the booths, right? You go to Cafe English and you participate in booth A, B, and C. So these are the booths. Okay. So maybe you went to the diner yesterday and maybe you had something there. So guess what? What would you have? You have to use the words you just learned from the previous part of the exercise, right? So pick either burger or hot dog. Okay. And then on the right side, if you were there yesterday, if you decide to be there, here, so this is what? What do you think this is? Now, this could be a hot dog stand, right? Just now I told you stand, okay? Not a joint, it's a stand, hot dog stand. It's a mobile unit. You can see the vehicle, the wheels there. Okay. Now, what do they sell? There are words you just learned. Okay. Beef patty. Okay. Beef patty. This is the hot dog, obviously, and the patties. So patties is not always in circular shape. Sometimes it is slightly thicker and slightly rectangular in this shape. Or here, you can read it there. Original Jamaican patties. So it's, there is another word. This is important, although you don't really have to know. Probably you don't have to use it in real life, but maybe if you have to experience this in real life, this could be handy. You see this word? Kosher, right? Does anyone know what this word means? Kosher and this sign and this word, this letter, these kosher hot dog means this hot dog or the food they are selling is prepared that in a way that meets the requirements of Jewish people. Okay, so Jewish people, Jews can have it. Okay, so that's the word. Maybe it can be useful sometimes, but quite rarely. Okay. And I have a hard time trying to explain what a pretzel is. I will just tell you that this is the pretzel. Pretzel is, I think it's very similar to mojole in Burmese, but of course it's not the same. It's different, but the way they make the shape of the baked material is very similar to how mojole is made. So they have the crunchy version, they have the soft version. So it's quite hard to pinpoint, but just remember it's a little bit like mojole. Okay. So this is the pretzel. So if you went to this place, this hot dog stand, maybe you can talk about this stuff. Okay. So I want you to prepare your thoughts for this discussion. So you don't have to straight away go to the room. Now take a piece of paper or whatever. You just point out write down the points that you might use in the sentence, in the conversation. Okay. So far, are you clear on what to do? Are you following me? Okay. All right, good. So make some preparation for the conversation. I will prepare the room for you quickly. I'm gonna put you guys into 7 groups, okay? Get ready, the rooms have come in, and have fun. So if you are watching this video on replay at home, I will give you the next exercise. After the previous one, You can do this with your classmate, study partner or speaking partner if you have one, or you can even do it on your own, no worries. The goal of this exercise is to figure out the similarities and differences between these two photos. Okay, so the one on the left side, there are teenagers, and then the one on the right side, there are kids, boys, little boys. So, in terms of similarities, what points can you figure out, or what kind of differences do you see? That's the exercise. So, you can always consider about people or the environment or the emotion associated with these people at that point, at that moment. Okay, so try to do that. Maybe you will come up with some interesting similarities and differences. Okay, so that's all for the instruction for this session. I will see you later. Let me stop the recording.